Hello everyone, Indie Crafter here, and welcome to episode 13 of our Minecraft Survival Series. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Hope that you and your family are feeling well and are healthy, and today in our episode we are going to do another adventure. So let's go over to our book here, and we will take a look at what we're going to do today. We are going to slay the End Dragon. That's the first thing on our list of things to do. The next thing that we're going to do, hopefully along the way, we will find a wolf or a wolf pack that we can actually tame a wolf and make it into a dog. And then we can bring that dog back here and name it. I've already got a name set for my dog. It's the name that I give all of my dogs in all of the worlds that I have. So we'll try to do that as well as gather some berries. I've already thrown an ender pearl. Actually an Eye of Ender. I've already thrown one of those, so I kind of know the general direction we're going to be going in. So because I know that, I know kind of that in that direction there is a taiga forest. So hopefully we can find a wolf pack there that we can tame one of the wolves and bring it home as a dog. But first thing we need to do, actually let's go in here and I will show you in my Ender chest my list of supplies. Okay, so I've got, let's start off with the things that we'll need for the end battle. Okay, the first thing that we've got are basically our weapons that we're going to use for this. We are going to use our bow and arrows for destroying the end crystals that are at the top of the pillars. So we'll use that for that, and then we'll use our sword here for excuse me. We'll use our sword here for destroying the dragon itself. And then I've got up here I've got some night vision potions. Now I don't normally use these, but because I'm recording this and I want you to be able to kind of see what the end looks like, I'm going to take one of these at the beginning of the battle, and then you can see what the pillars look like and what the dragon looks like and what he does and kind of his pattern of what he does. And then I've got some water buckets as well as some scaffolding for getting to the top of the pillars, because we're going to need to get up to the top of the pillars, a couple of them at least, to destroy the cages that are on top of a couple of them that are guarding, basically surrounding the end crystals on a couple of the pillars. So we've got that for climbing up, and then we've got this for jumping off. I've got some golden apples for health regeneration, and then I picked up one of these potions of healing off of not a wizard. A wizard? A witch. A witch. I got one of these off of a witch a while back, so I thought I'd just bring that with me. Probably not going to need it, but I just figured I'd bring it anyway. Okay, so we've got a couple of ender chests with us. I figure I'm going to put one in the end stronghold once we get there, as well as I'm going to take one with me when we go to the end city. And that's why I have these rockets here, because when we go to the end city islands and we find an end city that has an end city ship, it's on that ship where you find the Elytra. So hopefully we can get an Elytra and then we can fly around, and that'll make getting around the end a lot easier and raiding the end a lot easier too. And then the last thing I've got, which is kind of doesn't really matter for the battle, is some bones so we can get our dog. So got all of those. So let's go out here, and I've already thrown an Eye of Ender, so I know that it's going to go in this direction, but I just want to show you what it does. So if I right click on here, and then it goes up in the air here, and it's going to take us in that direction. There we go. Alright, so we will grab this up and we will head out. And before we get started, so there's I think there's a couple of differences between Java Edition and Bedrock Edition. So I'm not exactly sure how Java Edition determines where the strongholds are, but in Bedrock Edition the stronghold is always located at least 1,000 blocks away from the world spawn point. Now, our world spawn point was in that direction, about 300 blocks on the, I believe it's the x-axis is the first one. Yeah, x, y, z. Yeah. So it's about 300 blocks in that one. So it was somewhere around 0, 0. Okay, so we're about 300 blocks out now. So we're looking for something that's about, I want to say at least 700. And maybe even farther than that. And then also the other thing is that the end stronghold is always found in Bedrock. It's always found underneath a village. So once we find a village, we'll go out there and we will go ahead and take care of that. You know, we'll throw another one to just kind of pinpoint where the end stronghold is down underground. But before we do that, I'm going to go get a quick sleep because it looks like the sun's going down over here. And then I will pick it up again once we are at the village that we come to when we head in this direction. Alright, so it looks like the first village that we're coming to here is a taiga village, and if you see up in the coordinates here, our X coordinate is about 560 something here, so I'm pretty sure this isn't the right one, but we're gonna go ahead and find the town center, and we will toss our Eye of Ender again, and we'll see if it goes in the direction of this. Now this bell right here represents the town center. So usually what happens is when you stand back and you throw the Eye of Ender, it'll go right to this bell, and or somewhere right around this bell. And when it does that, it just makes it so that it pulls it right down into the ground, and then you can know that it's going to be somewhere around here. Okay, so before we get to that, these are the sweet berries in my texture pack. I changed the color of the sweet berries from the red to kind of a purplish blue, bluish purple, whatever color, just because I like to use these sweet berries as kind of a bush that I can use in a vineyard. So I kind of pretend like they're grapes. So I like to use these for that, as well as just kind of putting them around town. So I am going to grab a whole bunch of these real quick, and then we can get on with finding this stronghold. Let's go ahead and toss this Eye of Ender here, and let's see if it goes somewhere around in this area, or even gets pulled down to the ground. Oh. It's kind of here. Alright, so let's see if we go to this side, we can go here and see if it'll go back this way. No. Nope, it's going that way. Okay, so this is not the village that we want. Okay. I figured it was, it seemed like it was a little bit too close to the world spawn. So let's keep going in this direction. Okay, we have a little wolf pack up here. So let's go up here real quick, and I'll show this to you. We got one wolf here. There's another one up there. So we know that this taiga forest will spawn wolves. Most taiga forests will, but there are a few that for some reason I haven't seen them in certain places. Maybe it's like the taiga, where the taiga is like right around the mountains. I haven't seen any in there, so it's nice to know that there's some that there are going to be some wolves in here along the way back. So we can pick one up on the way back, and we'll take it to our village with us. But let's keep going. Well, after about 10 minutes and a lot of running later, here is the next village, and it's in a taiga biome as well. Okay, so let's go over to the town center, and we will toss another, let's see. So the town center is right here. So let's go ahead and toss it right here, and we will see. Oh, it's actually going straight down. Okay. Okay, so it's right down here. So it's getting pulled down right here underwater. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, since I don't want to be digging down there underwater, I'm going to dig... The stronghold is probably all around this place down here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down here kind of closer to the bell. We're still close to that spot, but I think this is probably going to be better in terms of just creating a staircase that goes all the way down. You know what I think I'm going to do real quick? I think I'm going to go sleep, and then I'll come back. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and dig down here, and we will get ourselves a little spiral staircase heading down into the ground where the stronghold will be. It's going to be down here below. Now what we're looking for is either a stone brick or a mossy stone brick, or maybe even a cracked stone brick. any one of 3 stone bricks, and that's where the stronghold's going to be. So let's just keep going down here, and once we get to a stone brick, we will know we have found our stronghold. And there we go. So we've got our stone brick here. So let's go ahead and dig out a little area here. And, okay. Let's see if we can find like an edge somewhere. If we find an edge, then that usually means that there's a wall right there. We're still on top of it. Let's see. Alright, still on top. Let's see if we can find something around here somewhere. Alright, so it looks like we are smack dab in the middle of the stronghold. So let's go ahead and break that open. Oh, you know what? We're right on top of, it looks like we're right on top of the prison cells. Oh, you know what I just saw there? I think I just saw a creeper go by. So this is going to be a little interesting. So I think I'm just going to jump down here and try to get this guy before he does any badness to us. Okay, light this place up. Maybe he's not in here. Thought I saw one. But maybe not. Is he in here? Back around the corner? Nope. Alright. So I guess there's no creeper in here. Okay. So this is our starting point right here. So we'll need to build a little staircase to get back up there. But okay. So what we want to do is we want to check on one of 3 levels. There's usually a level. This is usually the first level. The first level you come to is usually the top level, and then there's usually 1 or 2 more that go down. So we'll check this whole level first, and then if it's not on this level, then we'll go down 1 level, and we'll just keep clearing the levels as we go. So let's just go along, and we'll see what we can find. Okay, so I'm starting to hear endermites, which means that the I think the portal is nearby here. Usually when you start to, okay, here it is right here. Okay, usually when you start to see things that are lit up, that means that the end portal is pretty close. Okay, so we've got this all lit up here. Let's go ahead and light that up. Okay, and I've got my torches here kind of at the entrances of where I've come, so I kind of know exactly how to get back to my starting point. So let's go in here, and the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to get rid of that monster spawner right there, because it's going to spawn endermites, and we're going to use our pickaxe to do it. So what I want to do is, here, let me just go destroy this first. Get rid of this thing. Okay, so that takes care of that. So here's our end portal. And it's got 12 slots for your Eyes of Ender. And it already has 2 filled, so that's good. Let's go ahead and fill this in real quick. Oh, here, hang on a second. Let me take care of this guy. Come here, buddy. Alright, so he's done. Alright, let me light this up over here. Okay. Usually there isn't this hole right here. Usually it's just one big room and there's one entrance, and it's right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and plop these in, and you just right click on these portal frames here, and it pops them all in, and when you pop the last one in, your portal opens up. Okay, so our portal is primed and ready to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get an ender chest here. let's go ahead and, you know what? I've got a bunch of junk here that I don't really need. Okay, so let's get ourselves ready and all of our stuff in place. You know what? I'm going to set this down. No, let's just leave that here. Let's leave those here. Leave those. Keep that. Keep this. Don't need this. Don't need these. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so I will need this. I won't need any more lights because I'm going to have night vision. I've got this, that to pillar over. I've got my night vision potions. I'm going to take all 3 of these. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. I've done it in about 10 minutes, so this lasts for about 8 minutes. So 2 should definitely be more than enough. Let's take one of those. Let's take one of those. Let's take these. And I'll just have this as a backup. Don't really need that probably. And I'll take these as a backup. Okay, let's take that one as a backup too. Sometimes the dragon, for some reason he goes and when he attacks this stuff, sometimes he just totally sops up the water, and I'm not sure exactly if that's a glitch or what, but let's go ahead and put this on. Now, in my texture pack, I have modified the shadows of this carved pumpkin. So it doesn't create the eyes and the mouth, it just creates a shadow on the sides. So you can still see in the middle, but you can see that there's a shadow on the side, which lets me know that I still have it on, but it doesn't block my vision through the middle. You know, some people would say, well, you know, that's kind of cheating, but you know, you play the game the way you want to play the game. And if something's not fun, like you're having a hard time seeing stuff, and you know, if you want totally hardcore, then by all means go with the pumpkin the way it was meant to be carved out. But I prefer to just kind of have fun playing the game and kind of showing you guys what it is that I'm doing along the way. Okay, so make sure I've got everything that I need. Get rid of this. All right, so we are all set and ready to go in. Oh, last thing we need to do is reset our spawn point in case we die in there, and then it'll just respawn us right here, and then we can jump back in. Okay, so we right click that. Oh, it's actually nighttime and I can go to sleep. All right, so we're ready to go. Let's head on in. Okay, so it spawns us in on a small 3x3 platform that's away from the main island here. So we're going to need to pillar over to that. So let's go over here, this corner right here, and we'll just go ahead and pillar over. Nice thing about Bedrock is that you are able to pillar forward, and you don't have to do like kind of go out here like this and do this whole deal. That's always been kind of scary to me, so I really like this aspect of it, of Bedrock. They can't do this in Java yet, I don't think, but I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure they'll get that too. So let's enjoy the little benefits while we've got them. One of the benefits that I would love to get that we don't have is the kind of the better leaves texture pack, where we can have the leaves extend beyond the block itself, and kind of makes it look more bushy. Believe me, I've tried a bunch of different ways of doing it, and it just doesn't seem to work. So, all right, so the dragon's right up there. I'm going to go ahead and drink my night vision potion. All right, and here we are. Hey, I got some dragon's breath. Cool. Let's see if I can get rid of this thing while it's sitting. I am not a very good shot. Apparently, I suck at shooting. Oh, there we go. I got it. We can break this, and then hopefully we can get this one here while we're up here. Get it. Get it. More. Get it. There it is. And then we can jump off. Oh no! I need to go down. Somehow I left my water. That was bad news. I wonder if I can hit that. Here. Almost. Right there. Yes, got it. Oh, here he's coming at me. Oh, boy. Alright. Get out of here. Ouch. I'm gonna have to eat an apple. Gonna have to eat an apple. Okay. That should be helpful. We're almost there, people. That's that one. I think there was one more. Maybe I got them all. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. I will try to kill this guy. And if he is being healed by anything, you go up here. And we're going to get right under his belly. Hopefully. Start hitting him. Come on, buddy. We should be able to hit him in maybe 2 more times of this. Alright, night vision is gone, so almost got him. Okay, so you can see how dark it gets. Still see, oh, here he comes. Alright, this should be it. This should be it. Here we go. Come on, buddy. You're done. There we go. Now let's scooch up here. Let's see. Nice. Alright. Sweet. Okay, we got what? 87 to 104 is what? 17 levels? Pretty good. Nice. Okay, so the portal is now open. And you can see there's a dragon egg right here on top. And this dragon egg is just a trophy. There's really nothing that you can do with it. So what we're going to do is, I think, can I just hit this? I wonder if I, let me see. Yep, I can hit it, and then it should have gone somewhere. Let me see where it's gone. There it is. Okay, so it's right over here. All right, so let me grab one of these candles here. Okay, so I got a torch, and I'm gonna dig down here underneath it, right here. So this is just like sand, or just like gravel. So if you put a torch underneath the block where the egg is, right there, and then you break that block, then the egg turns from being a full-sized egg into an egg that goes in your inventory. So now we've got that. Cool. Cool beans. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this torch and we'll just put it back up there. Alright, so now we have the dragon egg, and that is that. So let's hop back in here. So now we are back in the stronghold. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go back in here, and we are going to create a little kind of an umbrella type deal that we can just kind of perch under, and then we can look at these Endermen without the pumpkin head on it, and we can kill them and get their Ender Pearls. So let's go head back in here, and we will do that. All right. So after you defeat the dragon, this end portal that ports you to back to the overworld opens up, and then this one over here opens up, and it will port you over to the End City Islands. So let's go Right here is good. We will build ourselves a little protective spot here, just like that. And then we'll look at these guys. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Yep. Okay. Hi. All right. This could take a while. So let me get a few. Let me get a few of these pearls, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've got myself 11 pearls here, and we just need to pillar up to this portal over here, and this will take us to the End City Islands. So let's see, nothing good can happen down there. So let me go ahead and pillar up here, and then we will show you what we do at the top. All right, so now that we are up here at the End City portal, all we do is we take a we take an Ender Pearl, and we just toss it in here, and it'll port us over to the End City Island. And there we go. All right, and usually, so you can see here's the portal, and this portal here will take you back to the main island. But usually there is usually there's an End City tower someplace close by, but I'm not seeing one. So we're going to do the next best thing. We are going to take our scaffolding, and we're going to scaffold up here and get as high as we can go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change our FOV down to 30. Alright, so here we are at the top. Oh, there we go, right there. Here we are at the top of our... Oh, and nice. If we look over here, we can see that there's an End City ship right over there. Okay, so we've got a tower over here, and it looks like that is a single tower with no secondary towers coming up off the side. So I think what we want to do, can we get over there from here? You know what we might want to do? Maybe what we'll do is we will go this way. We'll go out to that one first, see what we can find in there, and then we'll maybe hop our way back over here, because we can use these Ender Pearls. And I'll show you how we do that. We'll use these Ender Pearls to hop from island to island all the way across over here to this one. So let's go over there, and I will come back to you when we are maybe on this island right here, and I'll show you how we hop over to the other island. Alright, a little bit of running later, and here we are right on the edge of this island that's right next to our End City Island here. So I'm just going to toss this Ender Pearl right over here, and it will take us to our destination. Yep, there we go. Alright, so out there in the distance you can see we've got this big tower here. These two little blocks that are right out here, those are shulker boxes, and they're actually shulkers, but you can make shulker boxes out of the shells if you can get those shells. So let's head out over here, and we want to be careful with these guys because they will shoot these little orbs at us that will cause us to float upwards. And if you float up too high, when the effect wears off, you drop like a rock. So let's... And you can hit their orbs. There we go. Oop, I got a couple. 2. Okay, nice. Okay. So let's go through here, and we will raid this bad boy and see what we get. Okay, so we got up here a little bit. With a little bit of help of the shulkers, we got up here. So we've got a couple of chests here, so let's see what we get in here. Oh, lots of gold. Nice. Diamond horse armor. When we get a horse, that'll be nice for him. Or her. And a little bit of armor here. We can leave these beetroots. Don't really care about those. And in here, got another one. Okay, what is that? Okay, that's pretty nice. And some more diamonds. Okay. Alright. So, let's keep on going up here. And there is nothing up here. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember where that End City ship was. I should be able to see it from here, but I cannot see it. So I think I'm going to go down in a spot that might be a little bit closer. Well, it took me a little while, but I found one, and you can see the End City ship right there floating in the distance, and then you've got this End City tower with some extra towers kind of coming off the side of it. So let me get over there, and then I'll show you what we do next. Almost there. Well, that thing was further away than I thought it was, and I didn't see this in the distance, and that's always nice to have a portal right next to where your End City tower is, because once we're done here, we'll just hop back on here, take us back to the main island, and then get us back home. So let's go get our Elytra. All right, took care of these two guys. Let's head on in and take care of the rest. Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. We kind of want to stay right above this thing. Our feather falling 4 should... yeah. Keep us from dying. Okay, well, would have been nice to get gotten something there. Okay, we get anything? Nope. Well, I got 7 shulker shells already, but I would love to have a few more. Alright, we are underneath the End City ship, and our Elytra await. They are right up here in the front. So let's go ahead and, let's see, right about here should be good. Let's go ahead and, right there. Here we go. Now we're in a good spot. Alright. Here we go. There he is. Seriously? Where is he? Oh, got him. Drop me. Drop me down. Okay. 13. Nice. And we have our Elytra. Boom. Okay, let's take this end rod too. See what else we got in here. Alright, some more leggings and another chest plate. And another chest plate. More boots. Another sword. Ooh, look at that sword. Unbreaking 3, looting 3, fire aspect. Wow, that's got almost everything that my sword has. The only thing it doesn't have is knockback. Nice. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put this Elytra on, and we're going to fly back over to that portal. But we're going to keep that Elytra on just because if we get hit... Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, instant health too. Let's take both of those. Alright. If we get hit by these shulkers that are up here, there's one up here, I believe, behind me. And we happen to get, up in the air, sent up in the air, then we can fly back down. Okay, so let's go get the dragon head. The dragon head's right here on the end of the ship. So let's open this up here. Let's go across here. And it should stay, I want to say, yeah. And then we can... There we go. Boom. And we now have the dragon head. Very nice. Okay. So I think that is going to do it for our end rating for this episode here. Let's see. Let's open this up real quick because I want to get some rockets. Okay, now I got some rockets. Alright, and the way that this works is you jump off of a space that's a couple spaces or one or two spaces above the ground, and then you hit spacebar and you start to glide. And if you have these rockets in your hand, you can use the rockets. They have to be basic rockets. They can't be any of the special rockets. Otherwise they'll explode and cause you damage. But you use them, and then it will shoot you up further, kind of like a little jetpack. So it's pretty nice. So let me, you know what, let me look around here while I'm here. Let's jump off of here. So see, now I can glide. And I can just use my rocket to help me to glide a little bit more. Just like that. And there's my portal right there. And I will just glide on down to it. And when you go down, you go faster. When you go up, you go slower. And you really want to try to glide yourself in, you know, pretty softly. Otherwise, you can die going straight down into the ground. Okay. So we will head back to the stronghold. All right, we are back at the stronghold, and let's just take a quick gander at the things that we've gotten here. We got 15 shulker shells, which means that we can make 7. We can make 7 shulker boxes. We're probably going to need to head back into the end at some point in the future, and we can grab some more of these because if we're going to be making some big building projects, we're gonna want to be able to take our equipment with us, take all of our blocks and everything with us to wherever it is that we're going, so that we can have that stuff on us at all times. We got ourselves quite a bit of armor here. Lots of chest plates, a few leggings, some boots in here. Pretty nice stuff too. Got ourselves a couple of healing potions here, so that's nice. Got the dragon egg and the dragon head. We'll put those up on a wall somewhere. And we got ourselves a nice sword. A couple more diamonds. We got some end rods for lighting and some decoration type stuff there. So all in all, pretty good trip. So let's fly back to our base, and you know what? We're going to be flying over the taiga forest. So let's see if we can take some of these bones, and we will try to tame ourselves a wolf and get ourselves a dog. Oh, by the way, I was calling these infested blocks, the mobs that are in here, I was calling them endermites, but they're actually silverfish. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and break one of these open with my, here, let me just go grab, my fortune axe out of here. There we go. Let me do that. So I'll use my fortune axe, and it'll break the block, and it'll let the silverfish out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pillar up here, because I've got a couple right here that I can show you what these look like. And okay, so if I kill one of the, or I break one of these blocks, come on, there. So now that guy's out. So now if I don't kill this guy in the first shot, the first hit, then he creates a whole bunch more. Let me see if I can get crouched down here maybe. Nope, I can't get him that way. I can't hit him that way. Okay, this might be a little dangerous. So let's just see what happens here when I do this. Okay, so I did not kill him. So let's see what happens. These guys should be coming out of the woodwork everywhere. So there you go. Okay, so if you do not kill them, with the first shot, this is what happens. This is what you get. You get silverfish like crazy everywhere, and they keep coming out of the woodwork. I should say out of the blocks. Okay, so I'm not hearing any more coming out. So I'm going to take my sword here, and I am just going to slice these guys up as quickly as possible. Let me just get out here this way. Oh, gotta go this way. Ouch, ouch. Go away, go away, go away, go away, and go away. Okay, well, that was fun. All right, so you can see what happens there. There are still, I still hear more, and they just basically break out of their block, and they come on out at you. So, okay. All right, we are flying along here, heading back home, and here's a nice big taiga forest for us to find our dog in. But here's another thing that I found. Oh, here's that village again. Is right over here, there is a bamboo jungle right here. And the nice thing about bamboo jungles is they have lots and lots of podzol. So let me go down here and I'll show you that. because in the Java edition, when you create a like a really large when you create a double spruce tree, it creates a big area of podzol down below it. But that's not the way it works in Bedrock. In Bedrock, you don't get that. It's a real easy way to get podzol by doing a double tree in Java, but in Bedrock, since you can't do that, you have to find your podzol somewhere else. Well, we've got it here with the bamboo jungle. So I'm going to come back here later on, and I'm going to grab a whole bunch of this the next time I go through here. All right, well, it took me a while, but I finally found a wolf, and he is a lone wolf. So let me feed him a bone. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. I know you wanna. How many bones does he get? Okay, thank you. It took you long enough. Oh my goodness. All right. Follow me, and we will go home to your new home. All right. Let's head back. Well, we made it back safe and sound, didn't we, boy? That was a pretty interesting trip back from the jungle, through the jungle, I should say, because we almost died. Well, he almost died to a couple of skeletons back in there. But we've got our name tag all set, so let's go ahead and name our new puppy. And here you go, bud. Sebastian. That's our dog. This is the name that I have for every single one of my dogs that I have in every world that I've ever created. So, seems fitting that he should be the first dog that I have here on my YouTube channel. So, Sebastian, good boy. Would you like some meat beef there for you, bud? There you go. All right. A very successful day, a very successful trip to the end, and we took care of that dragon. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and could sit back and relax for a little bit. If you did, hit that like button, and as always, if you are new to the channel, excuse me, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for upcoming videos in this and other series. I will be starting a new series here in probably this next week. I'm going to be doing a Skyblock series because I am just really interested in doing some Skyblock, just to kind of take a little bit of a detour from doing just kind of a big world that has everything all in it. I want to do something that has a little bit more of a challenge to it. So I'm going to be doing a Skyblock series coming up, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of creative work as well. I've got some ideas to do with some concept art things that I have in the background here on my desk, and I just want to be able to share those with you. So until next time, Indie Crafter signing off.